Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. I wanted to do a quick tutorial on a couple of different ways you can help make your eyes appear bigger. Now, I know that my eyes are, they're a little big on their own, but I like to make them huge. I don't know. I like kind of the anime eye, big doe eye type look. And it's really simple and easy to achieve, and there are different ways you can go about it. So that's why I wanted to make this video, just in case you want to try it out. But before we get into the tutorial, please remember to subscribe, like, and share. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, as always, leave me any comments down below. I'd love to talk to you. And let me know, if you like this video or not. I have absolutely nothing on my eyes. So for the first hack, what we're gonna do is line our eyes with white eyeliner. And I do have almond eyes. I feel like they're a little bit hooded just because you can't see all this lid space here. But just keep that in mind during this video. Line your entire waterline with white, and you can do as many coats as you want, but like already look at the difference. Easy, simple. Now, when you try this on yourself, you might not like it, but give it a chance. Confidence is what pulls any look off. So as long as you feel like you look good, okay? Don't let nobody else tell you any different. I'm gonna do the other trick on this eye. So this white eyeliner is from the Rico Nasty Il Maquillage collab, and it is my favorite white liner. I've used the NYX one down to the nub. Even though it's cheaper, I couldn't see myself using this again just because it's too fat and chunky and gets all over my lashes. My eyes are extremely watery. So this white, it stays on. This black stays on for days. Okay, this is my favorite black eyeliner, and it's from e.l.f. It is the No Budge Retractable Liner in black. This is my favorite liner. With the black eyeliner, you're gonna do only, I am terrible with math, fractions in particular. I still don't understand fractions, so please don't roast me if I get this wrong, but I feel like it's 1/3 of your waterline. That's what you wanna cover with the black liner. I put eye primer on, and this one is probably my favorite eye primer just because to me it's not as messy or as obvious as other eye primers because it's not as thick. But I'm using, I used the CoverGirl Lid Lockup. I like it a lot. I just blended it out with my fingers, and it works super well. Sorry if I'm blinking a lot. It's spring and there's a lot of pollen here in North Carolina, so my contacts are just bothering me. The trick that I'm pretty sure everyone knows is the whole dark light in the inner corner and then dark out here. Just makes the eyes look bigger. So I'm just putting down a light brown as the base. I'm just putting that all over my lid. Oh, I completely forgot. If you contour your nose, it's also a good idea to contour right in this little pocket right here. It just brings more attention to your eyes. You're gonna take a darker color and put it right on the outermost part of your eye. And what I like to do too is follow the, how do you say, like, where you put your wing, there's this like little bone right here, or you can just follow it from the bottom corner of your waterline up. But in that little crevice right there, I feel is important to cover with the dark eyeshadow. And because you're using a darker color, my advice to you, and this is like what I say with everything, start off with a little bit and add more, because if you put too much, you're gonna have to start from scratch, and that's not fun. Start off with a little bit and add more as you go. Another thing I find useful is cutting your crease. I think I'm gonna just cut the crease on one eye so you can tell the difference. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is go in with a lighter color. I'm gonna go in with like a kind of creamy color, and you can use a shimmer. I'm just using a matte color because I want this to be a natural summer smoky eye. I'm just dragging the cream a little bit to blend it with the rest of the shadow out here. Do you see? It's amazing. I'm gonna go in with that brown I used as a base and just stamp and blend, so that way it's not like a harsh, obvious line. Okay, the next trick I'm going to show you is just a winged liner. I'm going to do them on both eyes, that way you can compare the crease and no crease cut look. But to make your eye appear larger, you're gonna start like right on that corner where your upper and lower lash line meet. Because it extends a little bit past, because you're following the bottom. You're just going off from that corner and then create your wing like you usually would. I'm continuing with the left and the right eye looking different. On this eye, I brought the liner all the way close to the inner corner. So I have my wing and then I went in. But for this side, I did my wing and then I stopped right before my pupil. I find that stopping there, which is kind of the middle, disguises that you stopped, if you know what I mean. The Soap and Glory Super Cat Liquid Black Eyeliner Pen is my favorite eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. It's a felt tip pen and it's not like super weak at the tip. I enjoy this one a lot better. I feel like I have more control, and yeah, I like it. I'm almost running out of it though. I need to buy more, but I have other liquid liners laying around and I'm trying not to be wasteful. I'm still using the Super Cat, but then I'll go over it with the Maybelline Master Precise All Day liquid liner in black. This one I'll use to make the black more opaque, but I don't prefer this one. It's too bendable. Like, you have to be very, very soft with it, because if you put too much pressure it'll bend and you're just gonna mess everything up. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. Keeping up with the theme, I'm going to do two different types of eyeliner on the inner corner. For over here, I am just going to follow my upper lash line down and out. And you can stop when you feel comfortable, when you like it the way that it looks, or you can make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna make mine just a tiny bit bigger since the wing is so big. And then on this eye, instead of following the upper lash line, I am going to make my inner tear duct appear larger. And then, so I kind of went straight across. So I didn't follow like I did over here. I'm making my own line. And then I am going to just kind of extend it and bring it down. So it should look a little bit curved. You can also do a combination of the two and connect here, and you can fill it in black or leave it, but I like to just do the lower part and leave the middle part empty. And I don't know, I guess it's because I like the fact that the liner's up here and then the liner's down here, and then that this one is filled in and this one isn't. Like, I don't know, I feel like them being opposites make my eye go more like that, if you get what I mean. Last but not least, my ultimate favorite part of finishing my makeup is mascara. I always save this part for last just because it makes a look really, really pop. So you're gonna see how crazy this is. Along with mascara, I would recommend getting a little lash comb. I am missing a tooth on here because I pulled it out when I was cleaning it, and as you can tell, it needs to be cleaned again. Don't judge me. It's a regular spoolie brush with nothing on it and an eyelash curler. Okay, I used to hate using eyelash curlers because I'm so paranoid that when I curl my lash, it's just gonna break. My lashes are gonna just come off. Freaks me out. But when I tell you that this eyelash curler is amazing, and guess where I got it from? Dollar Tree. It has so much of that padding right here. It makes my eyelashes feel safe and cushy. Some of y'all might roast me, but this is my favorite mascara of all time, and it's a $25 mascara. It's expensive. Lash Freak by Urban Decay. Other mascaras that I really like is the Soap and Glory mascara, and then Lash Blast, and then the L'Oreal one. Those are really good, and those are a lot more affordable. But I mean, when I run out of this, I'm gonna shell out the $25 again because it's worth it to me. So what I like to do first, let's pretend my lash comb is clean. With a clean lash comb, I like to just comb through it. And what I like to do too is go this way to make sure I'm separating all the hairs. Then I will take my eyelash curler. The only thing with this mascara is that it has a lot of product on the brush, so I like to go like this on it just to take off that extra product because it'll just clump your lashes together. I take my precious time doing my lashes because I want to get every single lash. The inner lashes are kind of clumped together, so I'll just take my little brush, comb through, and then I'll take a brush, a spoolie brush. It just, when the comb can't grab these parts, this is very useful to kind of just brush out the clumps. Do we see that? Amazing. And you can curl them again if you want after they dry a little bit. Do another coat because I'm insane. Now I'm going to do my bottom lashes, and I start from the outside very, very lightly. I'm not going hard, like putting as much pressure as I did with this where I'm going up. I'm just softly going over my lashes. And then I like to go like this to coat the bottom part of my lash because I got mostly the top. So just going softly under them just to get those longer hairs. Got mascara on yourself, you can just, with the dry spoolie brush. Now I'm going to show you this too because I'm going to be crazy. Oh no. Instead of freaking out and going crazy, let it dry. Just let it dry. While it's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the other eye. So apparently I didn't even need to make that mess right there because I messed up here and here all by myself. So whatever, I get to show you 3 times what I do. And just like for everything else in this video, I know I'm not the one who came up with this. For this whole video, I'm not saying I invented any of this stuff. This is just what I wanted to share with you. And as you can see, once the mascara dries, you just take your spoolie and just wipe it off. Ready? So much better than getting it wet and making a mess. You can see that I kind of took off a little bit of my BB cream, but that's no big deal. I'm just gonna take my finger, blend it in with the rest of my nose. Like I said, mascara is my favorite thing. My eyes are my favorite part of me. Accentuate some beauty marks. Alright, and this is the completed look. You can make a decision on which eye you like better, and I highly recommend just taking some time and playing around with it to see what better suits your eyes, whatever. Yeah, just see which method works best for you. Just try it out. Just play around with the makeup and see which one you like better. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you all back next week. Bye.